ബ്രഹ്മജ്ഞാനം പകർന്നു നൽകുന്ന തൈത്തിരീയ-ഉപനിഷത്തിലെ രണ്ടാമത്തെ ബ്രഹ്മവല്ലി അത് ഇപ്പോൾ ആരംഭിക്കുകയാണ്. ഇപ്പോൾ ഈ ബ്രഹ്മവല്ലിയിലെ സൂത്രവാക്യമായ സത്യം ജ്ഞാനം അനന്തം ബ്രഹ്മ എന്നാരംഭിക്കുന്ന എന്ന സൂത്രവാക്യം ഉൾപ്പെടുന്ന ബ്രഹ്മവല്ലി ബ്രഹ്മത്തിൻ്റെ സ്വരൂപലക്ഷണമായിട്ടാണ് ഇതിനെ വർണ്ണിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നത്. സത്യം ജ്ഞാനം അനന്തം ബ്രഹ്മ. ബ്രഹ്മത്തിന് വേറൊരു ലക്ഷണം കൂടിയുണ്ട്, തടസ്ഥ ലക്ഷണം. അതായത് ഒരു ആളിൻ്റെ വീട് അന്വേഷിച്ച് പോകുമ്പോൾ വീടെവിടെയാണ് നമ്മൾ അന്വേഷിക്കുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ ഒരാൾ പറഞ്ഞു കൊടുക്കുകയാണ്, ആ കാക്ക ഇരിക്കുന്ന വീടാണ് ഈ നിങ്ങൾ അന്വേഷിക്കുന്ന ആളിൻ്റെ വീട്. അപ്പോൾ ആ വീട്ടിൽ കാക്ക ഇരിക്കുന്നു എന്നുള്ളത് യഥാർത്ഥത്തിൽ അയാളുടെ വീട്ടിൻ്റെ ലക്ഷണമല്ല. പക്ഷേ അയാൾക്ക് വീട് കണ്ടെത്താനായിട്ട് ആ ഉപദേശം സഹായിക്കുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ ആ ലക്ഷണത്തിനെ തടസ്ഥ ലക്ഷണം എന്നാണ് പറയുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ അതുപോലെ ബ്രഹ്മം, ഈ പ്രപഞ്ചം എവിടെ നിന്നുണ്ടായി, എവിടെ നിലനിന്ന് എവിടെ ഇല്ലാതാകുന്നു, അത് ബ്രഹ്മത്തിൻ്റെ തടസ്ഥ ലക്ഷണമായിട്ടാണ് പറയുന്നത്. എന്തുകൊണ്ടെന്നാൽ ബ്രഹ്മത്തെ അന്വേഷിച്ച് ചെല്ലുമ്പോൾ പ്രപഞ്ചം എന്നൊരു എൻറ്റിറ്റി എക്സിസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നില്ല. അപ്പോൾ പ്രപഞ്ചമെന്ന ഒരു വസ്തു ഉണ്ടെന്ന് ധരിക്കുന്നത് വരെ മാത്രമേ അതിന് അസ്തിത്വമുള്ളൂ. ബ്രഹ്മത്തെ അറിയുന്നതോടുകൂടി പ്രപഞ്ചത്തിൻ്റെ അസ്തിത്വത്തിന് നഷ്ടം സംഭവിക്കുകയാണ്. അപ്പോൾ അതുകൊണ്ട് എവിടെ നിന്ന് പ്രപഞ്ചം ഉണ്ടായി, എവിടെ പ്രപഞ്ചം നിലനിന്ന് എവിടെ പ്രപഞ്ചം ഇല്ലാതാകുന്നു എന്നുള്ളത് ബ്രഹ്മത്തിൻ്റെ തടസ്ഥ ലക്ഷണം മാത്രമാണ്. ഇപ്പോൾ ബ്രഹ്മത്തിൻ്റെ യഥാർത്ഥ ലക്ഷണം എന്താണ്? സത്യം ജ്ഞാനം അനന്തം ബ്രഹ്മ. അത് സത്യമാണ്, കാരണം അത് മൂന്ന് കാലത്തിലും ഒരു മാറ്റവുമില്ലാതെ ഇരിക്കുന്നു. അത് ജ്ഞാനമാണ്, അത് അറിവാണ്, അത് അറിയുന്ന വസ്തുവാണ്. അത് ഇനർട്ടായിട്ടുള്ളൊരു ഓബ്ജക്റ്റ് അല്ല, അനന്തമാണ്, ഇൻഫിനിറ്റാണ്. ഇതിനൊരു ലിമിറ്റ്, ഇവിടെ ഇത് ബ്രഹ്മം അവസാനിക്കുന്നു എന്ന് നമുക്ക് പറയാൻ പറ്റത്തില്ല. അപ്പോൾ ലിമിറ്റ്ലെസ്, അനന്തം. ബ്രഹ്മത്തിൻ്റെ ആ സ്വരൂപ ലക്ഷണമായിരിക്കുന്ന സത്യം ജ്ഞാനം അനന്തം എന്ന സൂത്രവാക്യം തൈത്തിരീയ-ഉപനിഷത്തിൻ്റെ ബ്രഹ്മവല്ലിയിലാണിരിക്കുന്നത്. അതിനെക്കുറിച്ച് നമ്മോട് സംസാരിക്കാനായി ശർവാനന്ദ സ്വാമിയെ ക്ഷണിക്കുന്നു. ഐ ഇൻവൈറ്റ് ശർവാനന്ദ സ്വാമി ടു ദി ഡയസ്.
ഓം സഹനാവവതു സഹനോ ഭുനക്തു സഹ വീര്യം കർവാവഹൈ തേജസ്വിനാവധീതമസ്തു മാ വിദ്വിഷാവഹൈ. ഓം ശാന്തി ശാന്തി ശാന്തി. ശ്രുതി സ്മൃതി പുരാണാനാമാലയം കരുണാലയം നമാമി ഭഗവത്പാദം ശങ്കരം ലോകശങ്കരം ശങ്കരം ശങ്കരാചാര്യം കേശവം ബാദരായണം സൂത്രഭാഷ്യകൃതോ വന്ദേ ഭഗവന്തോ പുനഃ പുനഃ. ഈശ്വരോ ഗുരുരാത്മേതി മൂർത്തിഭേദവിഭാഗിനേ വ്യോമവദ്വ്യാപ്തദേഹായ ദക്ഷിണാമൂർത്തയേ നമഃ. ഓം ശാന്തി ശാന്തി ശാന്തി. Om Namo Narayanaya. So now we are going to start with the Brahmananda-valli of Taittiriya-upanishad, second part. So prior to this, one separate discourse Bhagavan Bhashyakar did, that the salvation or mukti, freedom, how we can get it? By karma, karma reinforced with jnana, or jnana and karma 50-50 mixture, or jnana with karma, or only with jnana. Here knowledge, we can take in both the sense, in upasana and for the self-knowledge also. There Bhagavan Bhashyakar in detail, elaborately, he discoursed that thing, that knowledge itself is more than sufficient for salvation. So what is that knowledge? Because all the theists, the astic and nastic, the darsans, they are telling that yes, freedom is from the knowledge only, but of whose knowledge and how much object, that different in their opinion. Anyhow, I am not going to that direction, but Bhagavan Bhashyakar is writing that whatever we have told so far, that is not sufficient for the mukti. That can take you up to the Brahma Loka or to the position of the Brahma. But if means that is the qualified Brahma. But for salvation, you have to remove all your qualities. It's very difficult. Very fundamental concept is very different from our idea. Means if you want to become liberated, you have to be free from your all qualities. So what is the real nature of the self? All the qualities are there on the limiting adjuncts only. So you have to separate yourself from the limiting adjuncts. So Bhagavan Mool mantra is like this. Om Brahmavid apnoti param. The first word is Brahmavid apnoti param. Brahmavid means the knower of Brahma. Apnoti means he obtains. What he obtains? The highest. He obtains the highest. So generally, if I learn Sanskrit, if I learn physics, I can be master on the Sanskrit or on physics or on mathematics. But here you are learning Brahma. And what you are getting? You are getting the highest. So first statement appears to be a contradictory statement, but it is not like that. Then this is the total whole Veda is mixed with the Brahmana and mantra. Brahman means the explanation of the mantra vakas, and the mantra means the what has explained in the Brahmana in short. Which thing is telling, that is termed as mantra brahmanayo hi Veda. This type of words are coming. That Veda means it is a composition of the mantra and the Brahmana. This is the Brahman Bhag. Brahman Bhag is not the caste. It is that the term of this part is termed as Brahmana. And the another part in the form of the verses, that is called the mantra. So in the Taittiriya Brahman, this word has come, Brahmavid apnoti param. Now question comes to the mind, what is Brahma? Then question comes, how to know Brahma, where to know Brahma? Second and third, what is the benefit of that? What result I am going to get by knowing that Brahma? When Brahmavid apnoti param, this is a simple statement. The one who knows Brahma, he gets the highest. Now question will come, what is Brahma and how to know, where to know, and third is what result I am going to get. That what is the meaning of this parama. So Shruti, she herself is giving the reply of these three questions. Then what is this Brahma? The reply is Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. Tad esha abhyukta. What has been stated by the Brahmana, that same thing is reinforced by the mantra also. That tad esha abhyukta, tad esha richa abhyukta. Means to reinforce the Brahman statement, this mantra has come. The mantra is giving the reply of our first question, what is Brahma? Brahmavid apnoti param. Immediately the question will come in the mind, what is Brahma? The reply is Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. This is the very real nature of the Brahma. But Satya means the what is true, means which is not bounded by the three periods of the time, that is Satya. Jnanam means it is not a inner thing, sentient thing, it's sentient, it's conscious. And Ananta means it is not bounded by the object and the space, because time boundation has been negated by the word Satya. I will make detail of it, but simply the word meaning is, the first answer of the first question is Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. The Taittiriya-upanishad is termed as Upanishad because both the Lakshana we can get from this book. One is Sarup Lakshana, another is Tatastha Lakshana. Sarup means what is its real nature, and Tatastha means if I want to show you something sitting here on the other side of the Ganges or other side of this road, then I have to take some help of the something, what I am taking help, that a cloth or a crow or whatever it may be. You ask me, where is the house of Subramaniam? I am telling you, are you seeing that white cloth? The house behind that white cloth is the Subramaniam's house. So I am taking the help of the white cloth or that house to make you understand where is the Subramaniam's house. That is termed as the Tatastha Lakshana. The Tatastha Lakshana also coming here in the next part, Shiksha-valli, that Janmadasya Jato, what Vyasdev has lowered in the Brahma Sutra, that from here with the help of this Jato va imani bhutani jayante, which this verse. So first is Sarup Lakshana Satyam. Satyam means Trikal Avadhatyam Satyatam. One who is not coming under the limitation of the time. That is the Satya. Trikal Avadhatyam Satyatam. Jnanam means it is the knowledge, jnapti. Knowledge, it's not a function of knowing the thing. It's the Swarup, its very nature, the awareness, the consciousness only. It is not an inert thing. And Ananta means which is not limited by the object and the space. That is Brahma. That is Brahma. The three words are using here as the adjective. The three are the adjectives and the Brahma is the substantive. But here the question comes that Brahma means it is coming from the verbal root brihi bridho. It's in verbal root brihi bridho. Idito nom dhatu. The verbal root which is at a anubandha ikar, their num is coming. So, and with that manin pratyay means in the sense of the unsurpassing pervadingness. Brahma means the pervadingness, and manin pratyay, that is the unsurpassing, which you cannot be cross that thing, you cannot transgress that thing. That is the meaning of the manin pratyay. So, brihi bridho dhatu with the manin pratyay, means with this suffix prefix. This is coming Briddhi. Brahman means that unsurpassing or pervadingness is the meaning of the word Brahma. This Brahma, it's Satya. Satya. Now you are telling apnoti. Apnoti means obtained. I don't have this watch with me, then I can obtain this watch because it is not with me. So it is the thing which is far from me, I can go there, I can obtain that thing. But the very meaning of the Brahma, that who is present everywhere. So one who is present everywhere, how you can get it? How you can get it? It is already there. So it is not, this type of word is not suitable, or this is not the word to make us understand that Brahmavid apnoti param. Very first point the question is coming in the mind, when the meaning of the Brahma means that the thing which present everywhere. So when again you are telling apnoti, apnoti means it is all, the thing which is not with me, that I can obtain. But thing which is already with me, how can I obtain that thing? When this question is coming, then a famous story is there in Vedanta. It has come in the Panchadashi Triptidip factor, that Dasham Purusha story. I think all of you know it. 10 persons, middle-aged persons, one they went for a pilgrimage, but in previous days in the ancient period of time, there was no such vehicles. They are going on foot wherever the rivers are coming. They were swimming and they are crossing that thing. After crossing a big river, the senior-most person thought it is better to check whether we 10 have crossed the river or not. Then while counting, he counted the 9 only, and he forgot to count himself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because in his mind was preoccupied with this thought, one of us might have been missing. Sankhya Vishaya Chitta Agrahatva means once it has come to the mind, one might have been missing. That's why while counting the 10, now he was counting the 9 only, and after that he stopped. In that manner, all the 10 persons counted there are 9 only. and they forgot to count himself, the self. And one person was sitting there, he was enjoying their foolishness. After that, when they started crying, one of us has means drowned there in the river. So what to do? Then he came. Okay, sir, stand here. Okay, they make him. Now you count. Come with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you are the 10th. For everybody. So 10th man was not actually missing. He was there. Simply it missed from our intellect. Because my mind was preoccupied that one of my friend has gone. That's why I forgot to count myself. Similarly, our mind is so strongly attached to the gross body and the subtle body, and for the maintenance of the gross body, we forgot to think about our real nature. So, scripture is telling, know your real nature. The Atma tu satatam praptam, api apraptam avidyaya, tannase praptavat bhati, sakantha avaranam jatha. It has come in Atmabodh. Atma tu satatam prapta. Atma is, it is ever obtained. It is not that it is not there. But apraptam avidyaya, due to ignorance, it appears to us that I don't know myself. I don't know myself. So, tannase, when the ignorance has gone, that tannase praptavat bhati, it appears to me that I obtained a new thing. And how, what it is, for an example, sakantha avaranam jatha. As you the one girl and a necklace in your neck, daily while taking the bath, you used to keep it in the somewhere, and after coming out, you wear a neck, again you wear it. But that day certainly some mobile or some outside ring has come. As you have it, you already put it in your neck. But due to that, mind was engrossed in that thing, that somebody has come or some phone has come. Your mind was engrossed in that thing, and some this type of message has come where the mind totally engrossed. So your mind was thinking about that. After 2-3 hours or in the evening, you are thinking, where is my necklace? That is not there in the bathroom. You are searching all over the room. Because by your own habit, you have already put it in the neck. Then your daughter came. Mother, why you are so anxious? No, where I kept my necklace that I forgot where it is. It's in your neck only. Oh, yes, it is here. The Sakantha Abharanam Jatha. The Atmagyan is also so easy thing. The easiest thing which is possible to do, that is, you can do the self-knowledge. And what advantage of that? You are going to get the highest. So, Shruti is telling us first that Brahmavid apnoti param. So, the question comes when a all-pervading entity is there, how to obtain that thing. Bhagavan Bhashyaka is telling that like Dasam Purusha, though it is already, you know, the self is always there, but since you don't know the real nature of the self, that knowledge is here, termed as apnoti, the knowledge of the self. By this knowledge, you can get the highest. Now, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. So, Satyam means Trikal Avadhatyam Satyatyam. Trikal Avadhatyam means which is not coming under the limitation of the time. Matlab, which is not born. So, the thing which is taking birth, it means it is a modification. It is vikar. Vacharam hanam vikaranam theyam mrittika itteva satyam. What are the modifications of the clays are there? That is simply few words are there. That is not the true. The one story is coming in Chandaka-upanishad. I think you all know that thing, that one person was going from one village to another village. While going, he saw in the potter house that a heap of clays were there. But while returning, he is saying that all the equipments made with the clay was there on his courtyard. Then he is thinking himself, yesterday which was the simple clay, these are now modified to this ghat, pat, mat, like this, it has come like this. So, Shruti is telling, Vacharam hanam vikaranam dheyam, which can come under the influence of the speech. That is a modification only. Only name is only there. Mrittika itteva satyam. Root cause is the only real truth. The root cause is only real truth. There is no modification there. So, Satyam means one which is not, means modifying in any period of the time. Bhagavan Bhashyakar is giving a nice definition here. Bhagavan Shankaracharya is giving a very nice definition here about the real and the unreal. Jad rupena jad nishchitam tad rupam na vyabhicharati tat satyam. Anything or any object, you have in which manner you have ascertained it, that it has got this quality and it is of this form. If it is not deviating from his form and the qualities in the all period of the time, then that will be termed as the Satya, real. Anything or any object, you have ascertained that this object has these qualities or this object of this form. If it is not deviating from its form and its qualities, then in all periods of the time, then it is termed as the Satya. And another, jad rupena jad nishchitam jat tad rupam vyabhicharat tad anritam. But I have ascertained that this is the thing, it will be like this for as long I will live. But I find when it falls from my hand, it's vyabhicharat. It's deviating, its form is deforming, and its function is not functioning properly. So this type of any worldly object don't have this quality. It is all the name and the form is daily, little, it is changing, it's deforming, it's changing. That's why the name and form is termed as the Mithya. Brahma Satya Jagat, the substratum, Trishu api Kaleshu Jagat Sattam na Vyabhicharati. We are not understanding that Vedanta is telling Jagat Mithya. Which is Mithya? Mithya is name and the form. But the substratum is not Mithya. That substratum is not Mithya. It is true. It is all the period of the time. Ghat hai, pat hai, mat hai, the Himalaya hai. There is that picture is there, pot is there, Himalaya is there, water is there, river is there. Now, you try to understand that ghat hai, pat hai, mat hai. So name is ghat, pat, mat, and another is hai. Try to understand this hai. What is hai? Then you can understand that what is your real nature. Always anything is there in front of you. Ghat is, pat is, mat is. So just try to, by thought, you have to eradicate the name and the form. But you have to understand what is the isness. This body is, I am this, I am this. So what is this I, this isness? Then you will reach to real I. But and when you think I am what? I am Swami Sharvananda. Then you are identifying myself. I identify myself with this gross body. But with any name and the form, this hai is coming. Is, this is. So you eradicate the name and the form. Try to understand what is this is. Then you will find that isness is that all-pervading oneness. That is my real nature. That is Satyam. Now, next is coming. I know that ghat gyan, ghatam janami, patam janami, matham janami, Himalayam janami, Gangam janami. Jnanam, no? So, here also, ghat ko janta hu. I know the picture. So, what is this knowledge? It is the ghat, pat, mat. What is that knowledge? Try to apprehend that thing in yourself. Then you can understand what is this jnanam. So now here scripture is telling Satyam and then Jnanam. Now in Vedanta it has told that Jagat Abhinna Nimitta Upadankaram Brahma. Because first it is coming in Brahma Sutathata Brahma Jigyasa. What is Brahma? There Bhashya comes Sutra ka said Janmatasya Jatah. Means from that Jatova imani bhutane jayante. From this Shruti Vakya he is telling that Srishti Sthiti Laya, from whom this thing, the Srishti means the creation, sustention and the dissolution, from whom this thing is going on whom this thing is going, that is Brahma. Because if you want to anything, Lakshan Pramanabhyam Vastu Siddhi, if you want to establish anything, now you have to tell its Lakshan. And from which praman you got it. Lakshan pramanabhyam vastu siddhi. By the lakshan means it's the indication of its quality or its property, and from where you are telling who got this thing. So Vyasdev ji is writing their lakshan of Brahma is janmatasya jata. It's in the aphorism form in Sutra. Here it is told Satya and Jnanam and Ananta. And from where you got it? Shastra Yonitat, from the scripture. From the scripture we got this. From here also, Jnanam is that, means it is the only pure consciousness, bliss, and existence absolute and knowledge absolute. It is not, Jna is a verbal root and it is not a function. Janati, Jana means, that means there will be a doer, agent, means Jnata. This is Jnaya, means it, knowing object, knowable object, and this Jnana, the process is going on. If Jnana, it is, we think that it is like a Kriya, means that I am knowing this thing, then what will happen? That I, the knower, this is a knowable object, and with this Praman, with that I am knowing it. So then Anantata and Satyata, then it will be correct. These three words will not go in concurrence. Because automatically the contradiction will come, because you are telling Satya. Satya means which is not deviating in 3 periods of the time. But one thing, when you are, because I know physics, in my childhood I learned it, but now I forgot it. So any knowledge coming to me, it's supposed to be destroyed, supposed to be perished. Gradually it will, you forget that thing. But this Gyan, Esha Brahmi Sthiti Partha, Nainam Prapya Bhimihoti. Once you get this knowledge, never will forget it. It will always be the same manner, it will be with you. So here if we take the Jnanam means that I am the knower of everything, it is not that. The knower of everything is the Pramata. That Shakshi is behind that. What I am knowing, that Shakshi is illuminating that thing. That here Pramata is different in everybody, but Shakshi is one, who is the illuminator. So here Jnanam word is telling that it is the it is a conscious entity, but not the function of knowledge. But since we are telling it that from the Avinna Nimittopata, Karan is Brahma, that the material cause and the efficient cause, both is Brahma in Vedanta. So the material cause is generally we found that it is a matter. Matter means insentient. Matter means jada. So when you are telling the Brahma is the root cause of the all creation, then that doubt will come whether it's a jada, it's matter. Then Shruti is negative it. No, it is not like that. It is a centered entity. That's why Jnanam. That's why Jnana. Now, any Jnana is supposed to be destroyed and supposed to gradually reduce. But this Jnana is not like that. That's why Shruti is used here this way. Anantam Jnanam. This is an endless knowledge. Endless knowledge. Never it will reduce. Now I have, my brain is functioning, so I can know the mathematics, I can know the Vedanta. That is different thing. And one thing is to be understand very clearly. Oh, you are going to the scripture. The real knowledge is beyond the scriptural knowledge. It is beyond this. Here you can get some idea about this, what the Brahma is. But you have to meditate upon that thing. You have to think about that thing. Then only the original, the thing which is already in you, that will come up. And that then you will find that, okay, it's help you to reach there. But whatever knowledge you are getting, means by reading the physics, you can get the knowledge of the physics. By reading the chemistry, you can. But by reading the Vedanta, you can get the knowledge of the Atma. Don't confuse here. The self-knowledge is already with you. It will simply restrict your mind to restrain your thoughts. Flow of thought, that's I told you. Okay, Ghat is there, what is there? Then what is this isness? What is this knowledge? So, the 3 words is used here, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. The Brahma is the substantive, and the words Satyam, Jnanam and Ananta means the truth, knowledge and the infinitude, athava infiniteness. These 3 are the adjectives for Brahma. Now, where we are using the adjective and substantive? Now, there are 2, 3 different types of flowers are here. And I can tell somebody, can you bring that red flower? And blue flower, yellow flowers are there. Then I can tell somebody, can you bring that red flower for me? So where there are same types of objects in different forms of the colors, then you can tell that among that one thing you can bring. So how many Brahmas are there? 1. So how this can be function as an adjective? Adjective is generally used where there sajati, so many same types of things of there. From there, if you distinguish out, here Bhagavan Bhashyakar given an example, Neelam Mahatam Sugandhi Utpalam, a blue, bleed, and thus a nice fragmented Utpal, means Kamal, lotus. So where there are so many lotuses, either red color, blue color, white color, there you can use it. But I cannot say there is a big sun, if that is a small sun, because sun is one only. Similarly, since you have only one Brahma, so how here it can function as the adjective? Then Bhagavan Bhashyakar is telling it is not functioning as an adjective, but it's a lakshan. Lakshan means an indicative word. Then what is the difference between the adjective and substantive and the indicative word and an indicative object? Lakshan or laksha, indicative words and indicative object. This is one side, and adjective and substantive. What's the difference between the two? Adjective and the substantive, adjective generally separate the object from the same types of thing. But lakshan and laksha, it's separating the object from all types of things. This is the difference between the adjective and substantive, and the lakshan and the laksha. So this is the lakshan, Swarupa lakshan, Brahma, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. This lakshan means it is separating Brahma from the all sorts of things which we are seeing in front of us. Means what we are seeing in front of us. There's nothing is everything is gradually going. Asti jayate vardhate miya viparinamate nashyate apekshiyate. See, all the 6 types of the vikars, modification is continuously going on in all the objects in this creation. But it is negative. Brahma is apart from that. He is not of this nature. Similarly, all the things are matter, they are insensate, but Brahma is opposite to that. So, this lakshan is separating Brahma from all the things we are seeing in front of us. It is apart from that. It is beyond that, or it is different from that. And whatever things we are seeing in front of us, that all are limited. That all are limited. No, we can see that the space is unlimited, but still the space with respect to the space only, we can say that sky is unlimited. But with respect to the time, space is not unlimited, because tasmad ve tasmad atmana akasha sambhuta, it has taken birth. It has created, the thing which is created, that cannot stay for all the periods of the time, because before creation it was not there, and after dissolution it will be not there. So automatically the time limitation, space is also limited by the time, but Brahma is beyond to that thing. So the first, that this is why it is lakshan, not the adjective, the substantive, but it is a definable word. It's some property or the quality of it object which I want to define. But the definition of this will make it separate from all sorts of objects. That avakasha datrittam akasham, one who gives scope to everything, that is termed akasha. Atava ashamantat kashate iti akasham, one which shining everywhere, that is akasha. Means akash, this lakshana, it's make it different from the vayu, agni, jal, prithvi, as well as it's making different from atma also. The lakshana of akash is ashamantat kashate. So by this word means akash is different from vayu, akash is different from the teja, akash is different from the jal, water, and akash is different from the prithvi also. But akash is different from atma also. So ashamantat, like this, no, the lakshan is making it separate from sajatiya and vijatiya. But adjective is just separating from the same types of thing. Now, if it is so this is not a thing which is to be understood by your intellect. And you are telling it's negating the thing. Can you show me what is that thing? Well, no. So if you are simply negating, it is not this is not this, this is not this, but what is that thing? You cannot show. It means your statement will be like this. Bhagavan Bhashyakar has given a very nice verse here. It is written by Bhashyakar only. Mriga trishnam bhashisnata kham pushpakita shekhara eshu bandha shuto jati shashastringa dhanurdhara. Your Brahma will be like this, because you cannot show him and you are negating everything. Therefore the thing will come to such a state. Mriga trishnam bhashisnata. means a boy taking bath in the mirror's water. Kham pushpa krita shekhar, having a crown in his head made of the sky flower. Esha bandha shutojate, here the barren son is going. Shashasvinga dhanurdhara, making a bow and the arrow made of hare's horn or human's horn. So you have 4 examples that given such that the thing is not there, but some vritti is coming in your mind, but thing is not existing at all. Mrigatrishnam bhasi shato khampushprakita shekhara esho bandha shuto jati shashasringa dhanurdhara. Bhagavan Bhashyakar has written this thing. So if you cannot show the thing of what you want to say, that Brahma, then what will happen? The Brahma will be like this, that okay, you are using the word, but the thing is not at all there. The Bhagavan Bhashyakar is saying, no, it's not like that. Its existence is always there. And because without the laksha, there cannot be any lakshana. But still here is one also problem. As a definition, lakshana means shakka sambandha lakshana. What is the word meaning, real meaning, related to that, there only you can do lakshana. Lakshana means indicative meaning. I am telling Gangayam Ghosha. Somebody asks where Mr. Ghosh is staying, and somebody replied he is staying in the Ganges. But the person who asked and the who replied, both of them know that a person cannot stay in the Ganges, means he is staying by the side of the Ganges, the bank of the Ganges. Means Shakya Sambandha, Shakti Vritti, what is the real meaning of the Ganges is the flow of the water. Related to that is the bank of the water, so that is the staying place of that person. It is possible. But your Brahma, has he got any relationship with anybody? No. Then how can you make Lakshana? How can you make Lakshana? Then we are telling Adhyashik Tadatma Sambandha, superimposed oneness. What is the relationship between the snake and the rope on which I am seeing the rope? On which rope I am seeing the snake? What is the relationship between these two? We are seeing a snake on a rope. Then what is the relationship between the rope and the snake? No relation. That is Adhyashik Tadatma Sambandha. You have superimposed the snake on the rope and you have make it one. That is Adhyashik Tadatma Sambandha. Similarly, here also we are superimposed all the name and the form on the Brahma. So, to show the Brahma, we are using this word, that is superimposed oneness. That is the means relationship between the Jagat and the Brahma. Now, so that by showing, means it's the grace of the God that He created this creation to show that means non-qualified Brahma. Whatever we are saying, that's all the qualified Brahma. To understand that non-qualified Brahma, we must have to take the help of the qualified thing. If I ask you somebody, can you tell me what is electricity? How can you make me understand what is electricity? Then you have to tell me, Swamiji, by which this all light is lightening, the fan is doing, that is electricity. Means if you have to make understand what is real energy, then you must have to take what is heat. How you will make me understand? By hitting something, then just touch it. What you are feeling, that is it. Means with the help of such equipment only, you have to make others understand what is real energy. The Atma is the unanimous mass of energy. So in order to make us understand, the God has created this name and the form. Through this name and the form, only we can understand this means Brahma, that unqualified Brahma. That's why, so don't forget and don't that Jagat is there and you are telling it's mithya. Yes. To ascertain the quality of anything, you need that thing in front of you, isn't it? What is the quality of this watch? If you want to get firmness of that thing, that watch should be with you. So, similarly, to ascertain the quality of the Jagat, that it is mithya, let the Jagat be there. Then only you can understand that it is mithya. Otherwise, you will not be able to understand. It is the great means grace of the Lord that He has superimposed the name and the form on the substratum and give us this work that just you erase out all the name and the form, you will reach up to the substratum. And that is your real nature. Satyam, Jnanam and Anantam. Why this? So, the Jnanam word has given that when that material cause and efficient cause, a material cause is generally inert, but it is not the inert. But material cause is limited also. But here, the Brahma is not limited. That's why the Ananta Pad is given there. The limitation of the time is negated by the Satyam, but the limitation by the space and limitation by the object is negated by the word Ananta. By the word Ananta means, just now I am here, but now I am not in Uttarkashi. This body is here, it is not in Uttarkashi. This means this thing has got limitation. This, when in one place only it can stay. But Atma, it is in Uttarkashi also and here also. Similarly, it has not Atma or the Brahma has got no space limitation and no object. You have to see where this stage is there the table is not there. The table is above the stage. So this is the limitation of the objects. Where one object is there another object cannot be there. But the isness in the stage also, isness in the table also. So that's why the by Ananta word is telling that Atma or the Brahma is not limited by the space, is not limited by the time, is not limited by any object. Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam Brahma. Now this is what is the Brahma. Now the word is coming apnoti. Brahma bid. No, sorry. Next word is coming bid. Bid means to know. One who knows this Brahma. The how to know it. How to know it? When this question will come, generally our mind that I can know the thing with the mind, intellect and the sense organs only. But here this type of knowledge is not possible. What you have to do? Whatever the name and the form we have superimposed on me, that by analysis only, by thoughts only, you have to erase that thing. You have to give up that thing. You have to lose your identification with your gross body and the subtle body. Then the remaining thing is your real nature. That you can understand. That I told you that thing, ghat, it is God, it is pot, it is mud. Erase the ghat, but what is this is that isness? What is this knowledge? मैं घट को जानता हूँ, मैं पट को जानता हूँ, मैं मट को जानता हूँ. Then erase this ghat, pat, mat, and what is knowledge? Then you will reach the goal. And similar, and when you will reach the goal, that is it is all pervading hairness. But with this limiting adjunct, I am telling it's ghat hai. But when you will remove the ghat, then what will happen? That existence and the knowledge will get all pervading. That will be automatically, it will become ananta, unlimited. So Shruti is telling that Brahmavid, yo Veda nihitam guhayam, one who knows it. Second question is Brahmavid, where to know, how to know. First it defined the Brahma. So what is Brahma? Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam Brahma. It's a Sarup Lakshana. Then know, where to know? Nihitam guhayam, in you, in the cave of the intellect, where all the things, means Gyan, Jnata, what all the things are inherent there, or in the object, the unmanifested sky. You have to know it, that the internal sky, then the hridaya, in the heart, in the body and the external sky, these all are the one only. That one word has come here. Sajoha Vaisha Bahirdha Purushad Akasho, Jo Vaisha Anta Purusha Akasho, Joyam Anta Hridaya Akasho, Ayam Vaisha. You are the space inside the heart, the space inside the body, and space outside. It's one space only, one sky only. So one who knows this thing. Now this is the Brahma. Jo Veda Nihitam Guhayam. So don't search Brahma outside anywhere. Suppose you are seeing me here in this Vayapalli Sanskriti Bhavan. Now suppose by consequence in Delhi or Madras, suppose you see me, whether you will be recognize me or not. I think I also can be recognized that yes, I have seen this person there. Because once you have to, means if you want to see Lord Shiva, so first recognize him in yourself, that yes, this is the form and this is the actual real nature of the Shiva. Then you go to any tirtha, any pilgrimage, you will be able to understand what is Shiva. But without knowing Shiva in yourself, you can run one place to another, but it's difficult to understand that thing. What is real nature of the Shiva? So here, scripture is telling that know that Brahman in the self first, in yourself, in your mind, that you know your real nature. Yo Veda Nihitam Guha, it is inherent in my mind only. It's inherent here only. Just you observe your thought, you observe your... That's why the 5 seats, Panchakosa, help of the 5 seats has taken here, that you just negate all the seats, then Brahma Puchapati Pratishtha will come. And at the end of the Anantamaya Kosha. So, Yo Veda Nihitam Guhaya Paramevu Uman, in the highest, in the space, that means in the Chidakash. In the Chidakash, one that is inside me, in my heart, it is inside my body and outside everywhere. In that, but you have to understand it first in yourself. First, when you will understand, yes, this is my real nature, then wherever you will go, everywhere you will be able to find that this is my real nature, that will not go anywhere. So Ashnute, then what happened? So Ashnute Sarvan Kaman, he attains all the enjoyable objects. Why Shruti is telling this? Generally, each and every person, we always are hankering for the worldly objects. Mujhe ye mil jaye, may I get this thing, may I got that thing. If I get this thing, then if it is with me, then I will be happy. Like this type of... Shruti is telling, okay, whatever you want to achieve in your life, just you know yourself, everything will be in your hand. Everything will be in hand. It is not a praise, it is the fact. It is not simply a eulogy, it's a fact. If you know yourself, what will happen? One day, while I was coming, I think, from in flight, somebody, scripture is telling that if you know Brahma, everything will be known to you. So we will be able to run this aircraft. We will be able to, can you be a pilot? Then I told him, your understanding is little wrong. Yeah. It is not the functioning of this, running this aircraft is done by the body and this intellect. But we are one in Atma. What I am saying, that the same Atma is functioning, that body also is, who is working here as a pilot. Or you are thinking the body will not have been pilot. The vital body is different. The saintly body is different. The pilot cannot be a saint, the saint cannot be a pilot at the same moment. But the Atma is the same. One who is speaking from here, the same is listening from there also. There is no, okay, the organs are different. Here the speech is functioning, there the ear is functioning, that's all. But the same consciousness is the one only. So Ashnute Sarvan Kaman. He attains all sorts of worldly objects. Now, generally it is in our experience, we are enjoying our worldly objects according to our religious merit, according to punya and the pap, in sequence. First, in the young age we are enjoying something, and after the middle age, in the married life we are enjoying something, and the old age we are suffering and enjoying. In sequence we are enjoying or suffering. But here, so Ashnute Sarvan Kaman, he attains all the sorts of worldly objects. Saha Brahmana Vipashita, that interesting, being one with the Brahma, being that all-pervading consciousness, that everything is with me, he will not feel any absence of any object in himself. That's why the hankering from the object will go. Don't think that by knowing the Brahma I will become Sarvagnya. Sarvagnya means you will know everything. But since all the things are superimposed on the Brahma, because as the snake is superimposed on the rope, so now you are thinking, after knowing the rope, I will be able to know all the snakes. What I am telling? The scripture is telling, if you know Brahma, you will be knower of everything, isn't it? So now, from Vedantic standpoint, it is just an illusion. So now, when we are knowing the rope, after knowing the rope, if you think I will know all the snakes, where the snakes will be? So Sarvagnata does not mean that you will know all the thing will become one only. All the thing will become one only. So Ashnute Sarvan Kaman Saha Brahmana Vipaschita. Now, after telling this, Shruti is telling how it is Ananta. How it is Ananta, to explain that thing. Tasmad va etasmad atmana akasa sambhuta. Tasmad means that Brahman Vakku, that Brahma, or etasmat means that Satyam Jnanam Anantam Tasmat va etasmat Atmana. The Brahma is nothing but the self. Akasha Sambhuta, the space is created, come up from that Brahma. Akasha means it is Shabda Tanmatra. First, Akasha Sambhuta means first the Lord created the Tanmatra. From Tanmatra, the three qualities are there, Sattva Raja Tamo. From the Tanmatra, Sattva quality, the organs of the knowledge, and from the Tanmatra, Raja quality, the organs of the action. And after that, doing Panchikrita, he made all the Panchamahabhut and all the objects. So now if you want to understand that what is Shabda Tanmatra, what is Shabda Tanmatra, what is Sparsha Tanmatra. Suppose there is some musical orchestra is going on. Now try to concentrate your mind on a particular musical sound, on a particular. And as much you will be able to concentrate your mind on a particular object, particular music, then what will happen? The other sound will gradually reduce, gradually it will go, and that sound will be most prominent. That is Shabda Tanmatra. That is that only one sound. That what is that sound Tanmatra? From that Akash has come. The process is the same because somewhere is just told Panchikaran, somewhere is Trividkaran, that mix up of the three and mix up of the five. Here Bhagavan's Shruti Mata is telling there are five elements. Akash Tasmad Vayetasmad Atmana Akasha Sambhuta Akashat Vayu. Akash with the quality of the sound, and the Vayu is the quality of the touch. Then it has become of the two, it has come with the two qualities. Then Vayu, after that Vayu, Vayor Agni. From that Vayu, the fire has come. Then fire has got three qualities, that is sound, touch and form or the form and the color. And then Agner Apah. From this fire, the water has come. The water is having four qualities: sound, touch, heat, and its own quality, that is rasa. Advyo Prithvi. And from that water, that Prithvi, earth has come. So, like this, one after another, one guna is there in the Akasha, two qualities are there in the Vayu, three qualities are there in the Teja, and four are in the Rasa, and the five qualities are there in the Prithvi. And gradually it's becoming gross, and you go back that much, it will become subtler. And our Chandaka Upanishad is telling the intention of Shruti of this type of creation is that Annena Somma Shungena Aupamulam Annicha. Seeing the effect of this art, try to find out its cause. And Advi Somya Sungena Tejamulam Annischa. Seeing the cause, that worked is also effect. Then what is the cause of that? Try to find that. Then you will come to the Teja. And this Teja is also effect. So try to find out its cause. Like that, and ultimately you will reach the original cause. Advi Somma Sungana Tejam Tejasa Somma Sungana San Mula Mannicha San Mula Somma Ima Sarva Praja Sad Ayatana Sad Pratishta. Whatever the progeny we are seeing, whatever we are seeing in this world, everything has only one substratum, that is the root cause, that is Brahma Sadeva Somma. That it has termed as Sat, where here in this Upanishad it has termed as Brahma. Somewhere it has termed as, in Taittiriya-upanishad it will be termed as Atma. Somewhere Brahma, somewhere Sat, somewhere Atma, but root cause is one. The creation is not to make us understand the creation, but creation is superimposed by the Shruti to make us understand the creator, real nature of the creator, to go up to that point, that what is the real nature of the creator. Then you will find there is no creation at all. So Annat Purusho, Prithibhyam Oshadhaya. From this Prithvi, the Oshadhis, Vanaspatis are coming, Oshadhibhya Annam. From Oshadhi, the foods are coming. Annat Purusha, from the foods, this Purush means now this gross body. Sava Esha Purusha Anna Rasamaya. This Purush, the Sava Esha Purusha, Sa means that Brahma. The Brahma, which is name and the formless, now it is seen to us by through this Akash, Vayu, Agni, Jal, Prithvi. Scripture is telling that Akash Bhavapanna Brahma. The Brahma, now which appears as in the form of the space, from that Brahma, that Vayu is created, not Akashad Vayu. It is not like that. In Brahma Sutra, it is very nicely described by Bhagavan Shankaracharya that Akash is not transferred to the Vayu. Akash Bhava Panna Brahma, because then only the Brahma will be the cause of everything. That Brahma, which is now means appears to us as the sky, from that Brahma, this Vayu has come. The Vayu means the Brahma, which is now appears to us in the form of the Vayu, that Teja has come. The Teja, it is the form of the Brahma, from Brahma the water has come. So now when you will go back, actually, when you will eradicate all the effect part, then we will reach the root cause, and that is the Brahma. And the idea of Panchakosha is also that only, because etam annamayam atmanam upashankaramati, etam pranomayam atmanam upashankaramati, means one after another. When you will cross the seats, then you will reach the Brahma Pucha Pratishtha. That is the intention of the Shruti. Or adharop apavadabhyam nisprapancha prapanchate. By first superimposing and then negating the thing, the Satsatam is cause us to understand the Shruti. So now in this form, that main thing is Titsava Esha Purusho Anna Rasama. It is full of it is the modification of the food only, this body. Tasya idameva shira, means which you are seeing now. So just see the tasmad va etasmad atmana akasha sambhuta, from this body have come. So by sitting in this body only, if you just one after another, if you can remove the identification with the seats, or if you can remove the identification with the akash, vayu, agni, jal and prithvi, what you will reach? Where you will reach? You will reach to this Brahma. That is the idea here. So it has told, I am Atma, the tasya idameva shira. This is his head. So whatever the body I am seeing, that is nothing from that. It is the form of the Brahma only, but not in the form of the Brahma, with the help of the 5 elements. Now the Brahma appears to us with the help of the 5 elements, with the Akash Vayu, in the form of a Purusha, in the form of a man. So I am Dakshina Paksha, I am Uttara Paksha, I am Atma, the middle part. That yesterday also in my discourse I told you that Pada, right hand, left hand, and this is the middle part of the body, and this is the Shira. With this 5, and this is the Atma, because it is connecting everything. So I am Atma, Idam Pucha Pratishtha. This leg is the substratum, or this is support to stand. Tad apesha sloka vapi. Regarding this, there is one verse. In the full Taittiriya-upanishad, you will find that first one Brahman Bhag is coming, and to reinforce that the Brahman part, the Mantra Bhag is also coming. Here the Brahman Bhag is Brahmavit apnoti param. Mantra Bhag is Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma yovedo nihitam kuha. Like this. In this manner, the total discussion is this, that when we have to, what we will have to do. Main thing is, sitting in this cross body only, just try to remove your identification with the seats or with the worldly things. And main thing is this, mind is totally engrossed in the protection of this cross body. Whatever things we are acquiring, just you think, why I am Anna Vastra Vasastan, I need food, I need clothing, I need the residing place. For whom you need it? I need food for body. I need cloth for body. I need a residing place. For what? For the body. And whole of our life we are spending in thinking this thing only. But Atma, it don't needs any food. Atma don't needs any cloth. Atma don't needs any residing place, on which everything. So like this, try to go inside you. Try to go inside you. Jati niti kula gotra durogam nama rupa dusha gona varjitam desha kala vishayati vartitam jat tad brahma tad bhavaya atman. It has come in a Vivek Churamani. Jati niti kula gotra durogam. You are beyond jati, you are beyond niti, you are beyond kula, you are beyond all gotra. Atma is beyond all things. Jati, niti, kula, gotra, duragam, nama, rupa, guna, dosha, varjitam. Whatever the name and the forms and that their merits and the demerits are there, Atma is bereft of all the things. And thirdly, Deshakalu Vishayati Vartitam. It is beyond. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. It is beyond all the space, all that 3 periods of them. Desha, Vishaya, Ativartitam. It transcends everything. Jat Brahma, Tat Bhavai Atmani. You see, this is that Brahma, that is my real nature. If that go on thinking in this manner, then you will reach the goal of the human life. Okay, in brief, we can do this much, and the time is also over. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om.